This is the Pocket Monster Manual. I'm Wooly Shambler here with MD,
I have some regrets.
Rusty,
Mime?
Shiny, and Specs.
I have no regrets.
God help us. We're talking about Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime and Ash's mom have a confusing relationship.
I don't think it's that confusing. They're just friends.
He eats,
He's like her pet, but also...
he cooks for
He's
her.
her housekeeper.
They go on vacation together.
Yeah.
I mean, there are people who like get passports for their pets and put clothes on them and take them. places,
Yeah,
so-
but he looks like a human. He dresses
No.
like a human. He's got human hands. He does the housework. When was the last time you saw a fucking dog doing the housework?
But he's not. I hate this. Like, we have a lot of anthropomorphic Pokemon up to this point, but none of them are straight up just like human. Mr. Mime,
Except for Jinx.
I wouldn't say Jinx is even like it's human looking, I guess, but compared to Mr.
Jinx
Mime,
is
no
less
fucking
human
way.
than Mime. Like Jinx doesn't necessarily have legs. Jinx doesn't have as human a face, I wouldn't say. Like Mr. Mime is very human looking.
He's so human looking that it's actually kind of disgusting. And
Is there anything in any of the Pokedex entries that mentions like what the texture of the finger pads are?
I don't think so.
It uses them to vibrate the air to stop
Ah!
molecules and create barrier.
His fingers vibrate.
Yes,
The
the fingers vibrate.
That's so much worse than I thought it would be.
Do you think he gives Ash's mum a back rub with his
Oh, no.
vibrating fingers?
He definitely gives us some kind of rub.
It would stop her skin. It would like freeze her skin.
Do you think he can control the frequency so it does something different? Like
Oh my god.
he can
Of
he can
course.
stop molecules, but he can also start them, if you know what I mean.
If interrupted while it's miming, it will slap around the offender with its broad hands.
Yeah, so it will absolutely use violence against you.
I'm trying to mime here. What are you doing? I'm miming here. Get out of the way.
He wouldn't say that. He wouldn't say anything. He would just spank. He would
Oh
simply spank.
god.
But
I
the
actually don't even really hate his design that much. It's
I
just the
do.
fact that he's human looking.
Yeah.
The way I look at him is that he kind of looks like a creepy little mannequin.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
And the X and Y animations I think really sell that because his jaws just pop down and he's just fucking doing that while like a really creepy and stilted look in and
Yeah, he's much more like a mannequin type thing. I don't think he's particularly humanoid.
oh, I disagree with that.
I mean, he's got arms and legs, but he doesn't look like a person.
He looks too much like a person for me.
I don't know.
I find this with like a lot of the humanoid looking Pokemon. Like there's a point where it becomes kind of not uncanny valley, but like I wouldn't be comfortable having that near me. You know, like Hitmonchan is another one. I wouldn't feel comfortable having that Pokemon near me.
Yeah.
Mr. Mime is like the epitome of that. He's the most human looking one. So it's like, I don't really want you around.
Also, he's this sort of kind of bald.
Yeah, like
But not really.
he's
which makes
just
it
some
worse.
balding fucking French creep.
And yes, he is named Monsieur Mime in French.
Oh,
Nice.
God.
His actual name is Barriered, and so us giving him a new name really fucked things up for him because now there's female Mr. Mimes. See, that's the other thing. No other Pokemon is like a Mr. or Mrs. thing. It humanizes him even fucking more.
Yes,
That's
it's
true.
awful. What's his first name? If his last name's Mime.
It's Daddy.
It's
Daddy.
Marty. It's Marty Mime.
Marty Mime.
Martin Mime.
Don't call me Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime's my father's name. You can call me Marty.
Oh no.
You can call me Daddy.
So, Mr. Mime is also a fairy type now.
Forgot about that.
Oh.
Very
Oh,
unpsychic.
that makes it worse.
No, that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, I think he's a lot more creepy than people give him credit for, and I think it's kind of intentional.
Yeah.
They don't really do much with his decks.
Yeah, mimes are kind of creepy, like in general.
Yeah, absolutely. Like he can literally box you and then just fucking leave.
I think it's a shame that his shiny isn't monochrome. I think that would work really well.
Oh, that was so
Mine's
sick.
good.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah, they should have done that.
Or if they made an Alolan form that was dark type instead of psychic type, and he was an unhappy looking mime.
Oh, sad clown! No.
Pagliacci?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Before Fire Red and Leaf Green, Mr. Mime only had 4 fingers.
Has he just gained an extra finger?
He's gained a digit. He's becoming more like us.
He has always had 5 fingers in the anime.
Oh my god, he wasn't a Pokemon. He wasn't a real Mr. Mime, he was just a man dressed up, pretending. And that explains everything.
Oh my
Ugh.
He just always
Oh,
pretended
no.
because she didn't want Ash to know that she had found a new man.
Who's just like a weird little dude who doesn't talk.
Yeah, weird little man.
Disgust.
He doesn't talk when Ash is around. We don't know. He might talk otherwise.
Oh yeah, does Mime ever use any moves?
Yeah, he uses like barrier, psychic, and stuff. I think it was in one of the episodes where like it was one of those like Gaiden ones where there wasn't Ash in it. He like saved Tracy and a Charmander from like falling into it like by grabbing them with psychic.
Specs delete this.
Specs has just posted a picture of Ash's mom nursing a sick Mr. Mime back to health. And
There is some weird fucking like role.
He looks so happy.
There's some role play going.
Look well.
he is incredibly happy. We will be posting this in the comments.
Oh wait, we have to find that picture of him eating off the ground too.
Also, Mr. Mime having his hand on Ash's mom's leg in the rickshaw
Oh,
in Alola.
Oh,
I've not
yeah.
seen that one. Oh, send me that.
I don't know why, but for some reason I pictured him like on his hands and knees eating off the floor. Not
No, please.
No.
like...
Well, do you think he sticks his face in the bowl, or do you think he picks it up with his hand and puts it in his mouth?
Picks it up with his hands.
It just doesn't look right.
No, it
At
doesn't.
least let him eat at the table. Ugh. So have you guys ever used one?
No.
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 Now that he's fairy type, I've been considering it. And he also has like he has kind of monster special defense, but that's really it. He's okay, I guess, for in game, but and the first time you could ever get him, he was once again one of the trade only people. Like you couldn't get him outside of trading Abra on Route 2.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. That was just one of the dumb shit.
Well, you just couldn't catch him at all. You could
No.
only.
No, you couldn't catch him in the wild until Gen 2.
Oh, here is evidence that confirms that Mr. Mime is actually a human. In the games, they say that Pokemon cannot use man-made items. They only know how to use Halberries. Notice that Mr. Mime has a camera around his neck?
Oh my god, he's a person. He's a people.
Jesus
Christ.
Do you think it's every Mr. Mime? Do you think it's like a weird genetic mutation?
No,
It's
no.
like-
It's just
It's
this one.
Danny DeVito with a fucking mask on.
Just
I
this
hate
one
this.
Mr. Mime has tricked Ash's mum into taking him into her home so that he
Oh
can
no.
do
Like,
naughty
Ash's
things.
mom is in on it. It's just Ash who isn't.